What's going on, everybody? Welcome you in on a feel good Monday after a spooky weekend. I'm Caleb McBride here with Harry Hughes. Another episode of Nickel and Dimes coming your way today. We got a lot on the agenda to get to today. I'm ready to get right into it, Harry.
Yeah, no, not a victory Monday for either of us, but just
No.
being here is always a victory.
That's a great touch.
Yeah.
It would be nicer if it was an actual victory Monday with our teams winning, but,
Not a lot of those this year.
I think we're getting used to it a little bit.
Yeah, misery Monday.
Yes.
Misery
yes.
Monday. Same with the Coastal Carolina football team. Getting dumped on by Troy.
By 2-7 team now.
Yeah.
1-17 coming into the game.
Speaking of dumped, biggest NFL story today, I believe. Got to be, right?
Yeah,
Head coach being fired is a big deal.
Yeah.
I thought when Robert Saleh was fired, I thought it was unjust.
Yeah.
Dennis Allen, get the hell out of here.
Get him out of here.
Dennis Allen.
Yeah.
No aura in that name.
Yeah.
That was never going to work. Yeah, we hired a guy named Dennis Allen. You might as well hire Joe Smith. What are we talking about here? There's no pop. There was no pop when they hired him. It's like, great, we promoted our defensive coordinator because he had one good game against 45-year-old Tom Brady.
Yeah, I was going to say Dennis Allen, Saints head coach the last 3 seasons, or 2.5 seasons, really. Last 2.5 seasons. Only got the job because he was the defensive coordinator when Champagne was the head coach there. And, yeah, the Saints defense was good, but we've seen this guy's record before. He had a 22% percentage when he was in Oakland. And he, I think, 8 of 28 here?
8-28.
Yeah.
8 of 28.
8 and 28.
Woo!
That is bad. And the Saints was no better. They only had one winning season. That was a 9-7 or 9-8 year.
Yeah.
Because that was that's when they extended the amount of games they were played. And his other 2 seasons, they were 2-7 this year after starting off 2-0. Only 2 teams they beat were the Cowboys, and that's not saying much considering how they looked or how they look. And
The Panthers.
The Panthers.
Lost him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Panthers.
Dennis Pitiful. You remember Dennis Pitta, the
Dennis
old
Pitta, yeah.
Dennis Pitiful. That's what they're calling this guy. Yeah, just the whole team's falling apart.
Yes.
You have former players, Michael Thomas throwing a hissy fit on Twitter about
Yeah,
Derek
going
Carr.
at Derek Carr, yeah.
Derek Carr's fault.
Yeah.
Derek Carr's missed half the year.
And Derek Carr actually responded to that,
Yeah.
saying that a lot of his teammates, he's had a lot of teammates, not a lot of them had any bad things to say about him.
Yeah.
Fair. I feel like Derek Carr feels like a stand-up guy.
Derek Carr kind of goes
Yeah.
like his
Like
Michael Thomas.
Slant
I
boy.
think he's trying to lean into being like an Antonio Brown-like figure in that tweet. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's me, Michael Thomas. Let me talk my shit. Go run a slant. Like if you, oh yeah, Michael Thomas, he was sick in 2018, and have done what since?
Nothing.
Same as me and you. Doesn't play football.
Nope. The
Since
Kawhi
I'm
Leonard of the NFL.
Yeah, if Kawhi Leonard was, if he didn't win anything. Mike Thomas just always running his mouth, looking like SpongeBob's house. Just always has something to say. Poor Derek Carr. And then even the guy, Taylor Swift, like the backup dancer guy, Sanders, he was talking on Twitter too, their D tackle.
Oh yeah,
He
yeah,
was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, put me in a QB, coach. See
Yeah,
what happens.
that's wild. That's just a sign that you're losing the team, or that you've lost the team.
Team's lost.
Yeah, that you lost the team, and I think it was time for him to go. The Saints have a lot of things wrong with them, and I feel like they're probably going to be not the same old Saints, but the Saints before the Drew Brees era, the Sean Payton era, because
Back when Ditko was running show.
yeah, because I mean, like, what upside do they have, Harry? They're down in cap space. What'd you say? It was what? -80
Negative
million?
81 million, I believe it is.
That's insane.
Their best player is a 30-year-old running back.
Yes.
That doesn't say a whole lot about the direction of the franchise.
Their O line is bad. They don't have a quarterback.
Their best receiver is like well on his way to being a regular on CTE ESPN.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Poor Chris
Praying for Chris Olave
like
right
his
now.
fifth one.
Free Chris Olave too, because I feel like he's been handicapped because of the team he's on.
And his brother always is saying. His brother's another one of these people who Josh Olave always has something to say on Twitter.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, like we don't know. Like someone tweeted, like, oh, does Chris Olave still have a future in the NFL? His brother goes, yeah, just not with the Saints.
Yeah. I mean, Chris Olave is not bad. I feel like when he's healthy, he's playing pretty well. But yeah, the Saints just have no upside at all. It's hard to see. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of dark times coming down in New Orleans, and because they just have where can you go? Like where you just gotta hit on all your draft picks,
That's tough to do.
and then even then, like you hit on all of them, well, you're gonna have to re-sign them eventually.
Yeah, and they're missing on some of the ones the past years. Like Trevor Penning.
Yeah,
Trevor Penning's a moron. He's good for
It's
one of the
bad.
dumbest 15-yard necessary roughness penalties every single week
Yeah.
because nobody messes with Penning. He's like a left tackle he drafted in the first round out of Northern Iowa.
Yeah.
And that's Cole Stranger in the first round too. Same thing. This guy's you're never gonna find real great success drafting a smaller school lineman in the first round.
No.
It's not a great recipe. Because line's an easy one to see. If you're a big kid, big schools will find you and you'll play. I don't know, just Trevor Penning.
Especially in this era.
Exactly.
When you can transfer out, even
Yeah,
if you
people
start
find
as small. Yeah, you can transfer out, but yeah, it's tough to be or to shed light on the Saints or to be happy about the Saints considering what they got going on. You know what else team is kind of in dark times right now, Harry?
What's in dark time?
The boys in Dallas.
Yeah, your boys.
My boys.
How about them boys?
You see me smiling right now. Now, this is nothing to really smile about, but Dak Prescott was injured in their game on Sunday against the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta. It came out as a hamstring injury, and Dak is expected to miss several weeks. Harry.
Yeah, my prediction is not playing again this year.
Yeah. Well, they're 3-7 right now. I think we were talking about this, talking about the Giants' remaining schedule. The Cowboys are 3-7 right now. Or
3-5.
3. Yeah,
It's
3
gonna
and
be
5.
10 years.
Yeah, 3-5. Yeah, 3-5.
It's gonna be 3-7 in no time.
Yeah,
You're just a time traveler. That's what
3
you're
and
gonna
5 are the Dallas Cowboys, and their team was already bad. Dak was the only I guess good thing about them.
do. Him and CD.
Yeah. Well, now he's not gonna be happy at all.
He's banged up too.
And exactly he went out of the game that.
Yeah, it's an AC joint. He says he's gonna try to play Sunday. I don't see why
No.
he would.
Why? There's no point.
Yeah, Micah Parsons been out for a few weeks. Demarcus Lawrence. Trayvon Diggs is out there giving it his all, and his all is terrible. He's not very good at all.
No, I'm pretty sure he gave up a touchdown last
Oh
week too.
no way. Yeah, no, this whole the Dallas team, this shit show's come full circle.
Ooh.
They couldn't avoid it this year.
Yeah, they could. I mean, Dak Prescott going down. It's it just keeps getting worse and worse. And it started in the summer.
Yeah.
Two running backs that are having not necessarily career years, but having good years right now. Could be MVP candidates. Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley.
Yep.
Two guys that left their former teams this offseason that the Cowboys could have went and got.
Yeah, but they brought in perennial Pro Bowlers Zeke Elliott and Dalvin Cook, which would have been sick.
Oh my God, is it 2017?
Yeah, 7 years ago.
Wow. But yeah, I mean the Cowboys. The remaining schedule is the Eagles, Texans, Commanders, Giants, Bengals, at Carolina, home against Tampa, then in Philadelphia, and they finish the season home against the Commanders. I see 2 wins maybe.
Maybe.
Dude,
With Cooper Rush
legit, no hating, legit 2 wins. Because the Bengals, did you see Joe Burrow? 3 for 5 touchdowns?
Burrow.
Oh my God, he was cooking.
It was. But 5 passing touchdowns, and not one of them goes to Jamar Chase.
Yeah, that is kind of
Unreal.
crazy.
Mike Gesicki's getting going.
Yeah.
100 yards.
Yeah, but Bengals look like they're coming on. Texans, I mean, they kind of dropped the egg on Thursday night, but I mean, it is what it is. We'll CJ Stroud.
Yeah, me too.
Eagles, they look like they're hitting their stride right now.
Mhm.
Like they're playing good football. So I don't see the Cowboys beating them at all, and they're gonna be fighting for a playoff spot because I think NFC North is probably gonna could have 3 teams in, and then Washington's actually good this year. So the Eagles are gonna be fighting for a playoff spot and a division lead too. And then Cowboys still have to play the Commanders twice, and that's no easy thing to do.
Not at all.
Yeah, and I mean, Ron Bland is still out. Micah's still out.
Tough days in Dallas.
Lot going on in
Dog
Dallas.
days in Dallas.
A lot going on in Dallas. Reminding me of the 2020 season, except for 2 other teams in the NFC East are damn good.
Yeah, that and the 2015 season, I think it was, when Tony Romo gets hurt the year before they get Zeke and Dak.
Yeah.
Where Romo goes down, Des Bryant's out too. And
Yep.
Just lose to Marco Murray, I think the year before in free agency.
Mhm.
Where it's the wheels just fall off. And, last time they will bounce back pretty quickly. I don't see an avenue where this is looking good anytime soon.
Yeah. So Dak's out for 7 weeks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's not coming back.
Is it 7 or several?
Several weeks. Isn't that still 7 weeks?
Several?
Yeah, he's out for several weeks.
You think several means 7?
Does that? What does it mean?
It could mean anything. Like 4 weeks. Like Several doesn't mean 7.
Oh, I just assumed it meant 7. I just assumed it meant
What?
7. I'm so serious.
No. It
Really?
could mean like 4.
Oh, all right. Well, either way,
No, I see what you're saying.
either way,
Uh-huh.
if he's out for okay, what minimum 4 weeks?
Yeah. And then put him on the IR. Could be 3.
3. Okay, so I mean, he's out for like
Either way, it doesn't matter. He's not going to play this year.
Yeah, because there's no point.
There's no point bringing back a guy you just gave $200 million to play for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
You're like 3 and
Several weeks. Yeah,
several weeks.
several weeks.
Yeah, no, Dallas. You're loving this though. Like the Giants are having a tough year, and it's nice to be able to laugh at someone else.
It is.
The Cowboys actually have expectations.
Yeah, they do. I mean, well, did they have? I don't, okay, fair.
Their fans did. You kidding me?
Yeah.
Those scumbags.
Yeah.
Like, well, this is all year, and they're going through it. The Yankees just lost. It's been a tough couple of weeks for those guys.
The bandwagon fans, or just fans that like.
Oh, bandwagon fans.
Oh, bandwagon
Yankees,
fans. Okay.
Cowboys, they're all
Alright.
fans.
Alright.
Yankees lose. Love it.
But yeah, I don't see it getting. Don't see it getting any better than Dallas.
How could you?
Yeah, honestly, where do they go to in the draft this year, though, Harry? What do they?
I'm thinking they're gonna build the trenches because last time Dallas had a really good team, I can think it was in the O-line with like Martin, Frederick, Smith, all those guys. And I think you just try to build another monster O-line, whether you pick Campbell or any of the top O-linemen. Just get some building blocks.
You think? Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You finish your thought.
Maybe receiver too. Get someone Lamb. I don't know. I could see them trying to sign a guy before they draft a guy high.
Yeah, so I mean, we don't know who's gonna be a free agent this year off the top of our heads, and
I know T. Higgins will be.
yeah, that is true. We don't know who's gonna be a free agent this year off the top of our heads, but I'm thinking like definitely not. You think they're gonna have a top 10 pick?
Yeah.
So they're not gonna
Probably
take.
in that 7 to 12
Gentry's
range.
not going in top 10. Think he's gonna go top 10?
I think if Dallas is in that top 10, they can make that happen.
You think they would go Genty first round?
I think that'd be a really Jerry Jones thing to do.
I think they
That
would.
kid from Boys that can play. He's all excited.
You think he makes a difference though? Behind a
Do
horrible
I
line.
think
How?
I think it'd be very similar like Bijan's rookie year. Where
Yeah.
You can see the talent's there, but the production's not.
Yeah.
And Bijan was hamstrung by Arthur Smith not giving him the reps. They will give him the reps in Dallas. I don't know if he'll be able to like produce like he might honestly
Meaningful
average like 3
reps.
yards a carry.
Yeah.
Like, it'll be pretty 3 yards to make a man miss. But the last time I can recall a Boise State player was drafted in the first round, it was the Cowboys. Picking Leighton Vander Esch.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That is right.
Like real life Thad Castle.
Yeah. That's a good pull. That's actually a really good pull. But yeah, that going down doesn't help the case. Jerry Jones has to be kicking himself. Actually, he's probably not even kicking himself. He's probably just blaming it on everyone but him.
He could ever kick himself?
Yeah, he's
Probably
blaming it
blaming
on
the radio guys.
poor Mike McCarthy, man. I actually have sympathy for Mike McCarthy.
Yeah.
A tiny bit.
Yeah.
A tiny bit.
I don't think he's very good a coach at all. All those Green Bay teams, they could have been a lot better than what they were with him at the helm. I don't know. I think he seems like a fun-loving guy.
Yeah.
I just think he needs a hug. Bring it in, Mike Mack. One of my cousins' names Michael McCarthy. We call him Miguel. Yeah, that's what we call him.
You think if he gets fired, you think they're gonna fire him this year?
Probably at the end of the year.
You think he gets another job or?
As a head coach, no.
No.
No, but I'm
As a
sure he knows
coordinator?
so many people in the NFL where he'll fire.
Just hang it up, dude.
Yeah,
Just
like,
hang it up.
That's what, you know Marvin Lewis is still coaching around the NFL, just hanging out on teams?
Really?
Yeah, he's on the Raiders or something right now. Marvin Lewis. The guys like that, career guys, because they know so many people they've been in and around.
Well, yeah.
Someone's going to toss you.
Someone. Yeah. That is true. That
You
is
think
true.
Cowboys make a huge, try to make a big splash hire? I bet dumbass Jerry Jones going to roll over to Nick Saban's house like, I'll give you $250 million to come coach the Cowboys.
Nick
And
Saban's
Saban
gonna laugh.
slams that door.
He's gonna laugh at him. What big splat would it be Belichick? There's no way. They don't.
Belichick's smart enough not to go there because he knows from Parcells that
Yeah.
he coach there.
And Jimmy Johnson too. You don't think?
No,
You don't,
Belichick knows.
yeah. You
It's
don't.
going to be
you
like Pat McAfee. It's going to be the most mind-boggling thing ever. You
Pat-
hired who?
I'm trying to think, bro. Not Dion.
You got to make a run at Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson
He's
probably
not
won't
gonna
go
take that
there.
job. He'll probably
I can see him in Chicago.
Yeah, I think my Airfield is gonna be going too. I think
Yeah.
Ben Johnson going to Chicago or there's another team that I had in mind. Maybe Jacksonville.
Yeah, that's not a bad spot. Yeah, no. Well, I was saying the Cowboys had low expectations.
Yeah.
They're not going to reach them at all. Not even close. However, a team that had no expectations is my beloved New England Patriots. Another loss last week or yesterday, and it sucked. Our O-line, Michael Jordan, sucks. He's our left guard. I'd rather have LeBron at guard. This guy's terrible. Ben Brown, you want to know, this is the state of the Patriots O-line. I've seen Ben Brown, my buddy Aiden Keefe brought this up to me, that he's getting praised on Twitter. He's a center, remember that. Oh, he's only given up 3 sacks the last 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's terrible. For a center,
Yo,
that is awful.
I didn't even catch what you said at first because I was like, he's only given up 3 sacks in the last 3 weeks.
At center. What are we talking about?
It's a sack
Michael
game.
Leonard's doing everything he can. He's our only serviceable lineman. It's bad. They're getting poor Drake May killed, and his first interception was bad, and the second one was bad too. But other than that, I thought he played a really good game. I like where he's at with Kendrick Bourne, getting him the ball. The defense very weak against the run, very weak against the pass. Our defense looked bad yesterday. Tony Pollard ran for $130.
Wait, hold on though. You just said defense was really bad against the run. Does that mean that head coach was right and the team being soft?
I think with that and missing a few big pieces,
Okay.
I think it sucks having Bentley and Barmore out. Those are your 2 best run defenders.
That is true.
And yeah, they might be a little soft against the run, but okay, Coach Mayo, that's on you. You want to be a culture guy, you want to be a player coach. Them being soft's an indictment on you.
That is true.
What
are you doing during training camp?
It's not like Belichick was going to him stabbing them, getting them all ready for the year.
Stabbing them?
Yeah, oh yeah, we're gonna make our guys tough. Belichick knew what he did through schemes, and yeah, he got the best out of his players. But you're supposed to be a motivator.
Yeah, your team being soft is reflecting on coaching.
Of course. Yeah, so I was pretty. That last drive was sweet. Drake May running for it. I'm like, oh no, let me backtrack. There was a drive. It was 3rd and 6.
Yeah.
Drake May 6 scramble. Hold. No. I screamed no. 3rd and 16. Drake May gets pressured immediately. Rolls out. 25-yard scramble on 3rd and 16. I fell to my knees. I can't believe this is happening. This is unbelievable. We got our guy.
Haven't seen an athletic quarterback in New England since
Cam Newton. And Cam Newton was
that's
barely athletic.
Wash Cam. Yeah, I was gonna say
barely athletic.
That's shoulder Cam Newton.
Yeah, certainly didn't see that with Tom Brady at all.
No.
And it was great because last drive of the game, he's taking us down the field. Pop Douglas making plays. Everyone making plays.
Yeah. Dude, Drake almost had 100 yards rushing last night.
Yeah. He carries.
Yeah.
Super efficient. Yeah. So if we can get him an O-line, it's there. All the talent all I've wanted to see this year. All the boxes have been checked. Wish we could have won the game through a bad pick in overtime, but I like the aggressiveness. We only had 2 minutes left. Might as well take a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Titans looked all right. Better than I thought they would. Mason Rudolph had a pretty solid game. But
They look a lot better with Mason Rudolph than Will Levis.
Yeah, Will Levis is a shit show.
Yeah.
I was devastated to find out he wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Come on, bring on the Mayo, man. Bring on Mr. Helms.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Drake May and Mason Rudolph, childhood friends.
Really?
Their dads were college roommates at UNC. Drake May's dad was a quarterback there, and Mason Rudolph's dad was the linebacker.
Really?
They're roommates in college.
How old
What are
is
the odds of that?
Yeah, I feel like Mason Rudolph is 26, 27. Significantly older than
Yeah, their dads were college roommates.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying just kind of.
Oh, well, he's probably 27, 28 now.
Yeah, probably.
Because Drake May is also the youngest, 5 or 4.
That is
There's
true.
A ton of
That
those
is
May boys.
true. That is true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Probably better friends with Luke May or.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them is.
Yeah.
One of them is Luke May.
But yeah, I mean.
Have your ears, Kentucky fans.
Hey, they let him throw the ball 41 times last night or
Yeah, they had
yesterday. Yeah, no run game. Got to throw the ball, but his 8 carries for 95 yards. Yeah, that's good. But I mean, is he run? Most of those carries they weren't designed runs. He's probably running for his life.
Yeah, they're just scrambles.
Yeah, it's just scrambling, running for his life. Pop Douglas showed up yesterday.
Yeah, a little something from him.
Hunter Henry showed up.
Hunter Henry's a sneaky MVP of this team. He's
Yeah,
so reliable for Drake May.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, a good tight end is always
Rookie's best friend.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I thought watch it his Drake May's touchdown to send the game to overtime. That was sick.
Yeah.
Probably wasn't the greatest decision because he just threw it up, but giving your guy a chance.
So what do you think he should have done? What would have been the better decision? Take the sack?
No, he broke the sack. I probably would have just kept scrambling. Didn't he break the sack and then?
You made him miss when he threw that.
No,
pass,
he was getting
tagged
killed.
by
Yeah,
3
you're right.
people.
You're right. I mean, yeah. I digress actually.
Great awareness by Hunter Henry though.
I digress.
He went out of bounds. He started screaming, "Don't throw it to me! I was out of bounds." Yeah, which is smart because it would have been a legal touching. The game would have been over.
I feel like he's getting better.
Yeah,
I think he's getting better.
I'm way excited.
And I feel like you said, you're seeing all you need to see.
Yeah, all the traits.
You have something to smile about.
I do.
Be happy about
I'm
that.
very happy yesterday. It's good to see a game tying drive.
Yeah.
Have to have it.
Not to make that sound like you're unappreciative. I'm just saying that like from like a jealousy standpoint, because I wish I had something to smile about. I have nothing to smile about at all.
Yeah, Tyrone Tracy.
I have nothing to smile about at all.
Tyrone Tracy's a hell of a player.
I have nothing to smile about at all. Not a thing.
What about the games of the week?
That's something to smile about.
Something to smile about.
I like that. You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Well, lead us off.
Yeah, I got you. So, my game of the week, I got Buffalo taking on Miami. That game came down to a Tyler Bass 61-yard go-ahead field goal late in the game. Tua came back, Tua's second game back, traveled to Buffalo. Very pivotal point in their season. Their Dolphins were 2-5 coming in this game. They needed a win to start, gaining some type of momentum, try to get back into the playoff race, and they played hard.
Yeah.
A-Chain, great game. Vaughn A-Chain, I think he had either 3 or 2 total touchdowns. He played amazing. Waddle didn't have a good game at all. Waddle was actually negative in his receiving yards.
With a touchdown.
He did score a touchdown.
Very Daniel Jones-like, have negative yards, but have a touchdown.
Yeah. But Tua played great. I'm not going to lie. Completed almost 90% of his passes. 25 to 28, 231 throughout through the air. Like I said, A-Chain played great. Miami's run game showed up a lot. They came to play, which actually helped them out because their passing game just wasn't there. Tyreek Hill and Devon A-Chain were the leading receivers.
Tyreek Hill at 6 yards and a half.
Yeah. So credit to Buffalo's defense because they basically took Jalen Waddle out the game.
Yeah.
Contained Tyreek Hill, and then on the other side for Buffalo's offense, running game by committee. This is the first time we've really seen that this year from them. I feel like it's always only been 1 or 2 rushes to go off. I know when James Cook missed the game in New York when they played the Jets, Ray Davis.
Yeah,
I think that's his name. Yeah, Ray Davis and Ty Johnson were the bell cows for that game, but then Ray Davis took off, and all 3 of them got carries this past Sunday.
Yeah.
So I guess Buffalo's kind of showing that they got a run game by committee. Josh Allen didn't play horrible. He did have a pick, but he threw for 3 touchdowns. His touchdown to I forget the guy's name, the tight end. Quinn Morris, I think.
Yep.
Yeah. That was a sick touchdown.
He was scrambling around.
Yeah, he wasn't even open, and he threw it to an open spot. Like that's an elite quarterback play. Josh Allen continues to bonafide himself as an MVP front runner, or at least in the MVP conversation. His also that game or like the drive that he led for the go ahead field goal, he threw a dime to Keon Coleman, and it was dropped because, to be fair, Keon Coleman did get his head taken off by
They did flag it.
Yeah, they did flag it too, but he dropped it right in the bucket between 2 defenders. It was a great throw, but yeah, I thought it came down to a 61-yard field goal.
Yeah.
By Tyler Bass. I thought that was sick. Divisional game. Both teams played well. Both quarterbacks played well, and it was a very entertaining game.
Yeah. Did you see the Allen interception?
No, I didn't see this.
So it should have been. It was a slant route to Keon Coleman.
Yeah.
Hits him in the hands, bounces up, and Ramsey caught it. It was not.
Okay.
It was actually a good play. So Josh Allen played.
So
great
he
last
played.
night.
Yeah, he played great last.
And he had a play where they call a hold, whatever. Next play, he scrambles at 2nd and 20, scrambles all the way for a touchdown, like a 25-yard rushing touchdown. Another flag, 2nd and 30, and that's where they stopped. Josh Allen played unbelievable football yesterday.
Yeah, it sounds like it, and also one thing I did want to say, of course it can't come to mind right now, but I feel like Josh Allen continues to just reiterate himself as an MVP frontrunner.
Yeah, no, he's been good. Yeah,
like him and Lamar, I feel like he's gonna come down to the wire. Yeah. Maybe whoever has a better record, because I don't know about better stats.
That's pretty similar right now. Pretty sure. But think about this game was like a check down battle, and it was like neither defense was letting anything happen down the field, and that's good to see from Josh Allen because usually if you can take away the deep stuff, he'll still try to force it, and he wasn't doing that, so he took what the defense gave him, and that's why they won the game.
Some vintage Josh Allen. But yeah, that was my game of the week. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, that was a great game. I was watching on Red Zone, saw all the big plays. Watched the highlight reel after.
Yeah, I thought it was interesting that Sean McDermott went to elected to kick that 61-yard field goal
Mhm.
because it was 4th and 4. I think it was 4th and very manageable.
Yeah.
I probably would have went for it.
Yep.
But trust in your
Yeah,
kicker.
trust the kicker.
Trust in the kicker.
He says he can make it. They know before pregame what
Right.
their range is.
Exactly.
Move my game of the week.
Of course.
I'm gonna go with the 4 o'clock window. A little NFC West battle between the Rams and the Seahawks.
That was a sick game.
Great game. Great.
Sick game.
Awesome overtime game-winning touchdown. Matt Stafford did Marcus Robinson.
Yep.
It was, yeah. Just a dime. Great one-handed catch. Brought it in. And I feel like every time these two teams play, it's always a pretty good game.
Yep.
I think back to when Jalen Ramsey was with the Rams still. Him and DK would always have good beef. And those teams were good with Russell Wilson and such still playing for them. And now it's still a really good game. Geno Smith did not have a great game. Two bad red zone interceptions. One of them being a 103-yard pick six. Get the Rams momentum. Game still goes to overtime. And, yeah, it was just an awesome game. I thought Stafford looked great. And the Rams are sneaky back to 4-4 after starting the year. I think either 1-4 or 2-4. Something like that. They started off the year real rough.
I was going to say they started off the year rough. Seahawks started off the year pretty well. And
they're on fire.
Yeah, now they're starting to slow down. This NFC West is real interesting, Harry. Yeah. The Arizona Cardinals are leading the NFC West right now, and then every other team is around 4-4 or 3-4.
Yeah, and the Cardinals are what, 5-4?
Yeah, I believe so.
Either 4-4, 5-4.
Like they're one of the two. I know that.
Yeah, and you look and you see the Seahawks. I'm looking at the box score now. Geno had 363 yards, 3 touchdowns, but
3 picks,
3 interceptions, and JSN, huge game, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. Really stepping up for DK being out. Lockett, 63. But yeah, I thought JSN, that's probably his best game in the NFL, right? Has to be.
Yeah,
monster.
I think it was the best game of his career so far. And then on the flip side for the Rams, Cooper Kupp, 11 grabs for 104 yards. He's not getting traded.
They're staying put. They can win games.
He's staying in LA, and then DeMarcus Robinson.
Yeah.
Coming out
cast off.
Yeah, I was gonna say not really coming out of nowhere, but kind of coming out of nowhere.
I would say coming out of nowhere. I think that's valid.
I mean the game winning. Oh, that overtime drive actually.
Yeah.
Who got the ball? I can't remember. I was watching the overtime, the late window overtime game.
Yep.
But I can't remember who got ball first.
Seattle got the ball first.
Seattle. Yes, right. That's right. Seattle got the ball first. I think they either went 3 and out or something like that, and they punted. If I'm not mistaken.
They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Yeah, 4th and 1. Ken Walker.
It was on their 31-yard line, right? Because they were driving down the field and they went for on 4th and 1, and the Rams got stopped. Yep, I remember now. Okay.
16-yard line. They were deep.
They were deep.
Yeah.
They were deeper than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were at the 16-yard line.
Yeah. So they go for a 4th down. They don't get it. Big stop on the Rams defense. Oh, guess who made that play, by the way?
Who made the play?
Jerry Verse. Or Jerry Verse.
What are you putting some twang on it? That was Verse.
Jerry Verse. He made the play. I remember that because I was like, that was your beast of the week. But Jerry Verse made the play, and the Rams got the ball back, and I think 2 plays later, or I think it was on 2nd down because Stafford. The next play, Stafford hit Tutu Atwell, and that's what got him over midfield.
Yep.
But the play before that, Tariq Woolen had a chance to call game, or not necessarily call game, but the Seahawks would have been in field goal range already because Matthew Stafford threw a ball. I think it was up coming over on a crossing route, and Woolen, instead of going to go get the ball, he kind of waited on it.
Yeah.
And Kupp came in and made it incomplete, so he didn't go get the ball. He could have called game, and then it shows 3 plays later. It shows why those plays come back to bite you.
Yep.
Because DeMarcus Robinson, little inside release off at the line of scrimmage, inside release, just runs a little corner out, and just beats Tariq Woolen again to the sideline. Which I mean, kind of surprising because Tariq Woolen's I thought he was one of the best corners in the game. He's kind of having like a down year this year.
On paper, he should be the best corner in the league. He's like 6'4".
Yeah.
4'3".
Super quick, and his rookie year,
he was unbelievable.
Exactly. And now he's starting to fall off. It's crazy that a lot of these corners that have great rookie years starting to fall off in their 2nd and 3rd years.
Yep, bank was open yesterday.
Yeah, bank was. They was getting robbed. The bank was getting robbed on Sunday. Yeah, but that was a great pick for game of the week.
Yeah, we worked the 1 o'clock, worked the 4 o'clock window. Ain't no love for that Sunday night game. That
was
awful.
I don't. If you stayed up to watch that,
shame on you.
You really love football.
I watched.
You did?
I had to.
I watched till halftime.
It was the kickers are awful.
Yeah.
Sammy D didn't look that good.
No, he's starting to fall off too.
Yeah, Broad watch Fugazi Sam. That's what they call him.
Fugazi.
Sammy Fugazi. I want to talk a little college basketball.
Yeah, man.
college
It's
basketball.
about that time.
Just tipped off about an hour ago. First games of the season. Yeah, no, UConn coming off 2 back-to-back championships. Very rare. It doesn't seem the last time a team went back-to-back in March Madness was the Al Horford-led Florida Gators.
That is true.
Great team. Billy Donovan coaching those teams. I believe Joakim Noah was there.
Mhm.
Corey Brewer. There's tons of NBA talent. And yeah, so they're going for the three-peat.
Yeah.
Dan Hurley, probably definitely the best coach in the country right now. If you're
Yeah.
doing back-to-back, you got to be.
Yeah. The way that he coaches, kind of like I kind of want to say is like the same coaching style to Nick Saban.
Yeah.
Kirby Smart, if you would say, kind of translate it to football a little bit, but yeah, I mean, Dan Hurley, he's a great coach, but I don't think this UConn team is gonna be able to three-peat. They're definitely probably gonna be a 1 seed this year in the tourney.
Yep.
But I don't think they're gonna be able to three-peat.
Yeah, I think this might be a little bit of a rebuilding year. I think they'll be right back in contention in about a year or two, maybe 3. But there's still nothing to laugh at. It'll be a very good team.
They're gonna be a contending team for sure. My surprise team, I guess I wouldn't really say a surprise team, but it's a team that's gonna have, I think, great success this year that hasn't had success in the past. Is Rutgers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dylan Harper.
Ace Bailey.
Yeah, and Ace Bailey. Those boys in Jersey are gonna.
Awesome.
They might run the Big Ten.
So sick.
Yeah, they might run the Big Ten. Michigan basketball, I'm also looking forward to see this year.
Dustin May.
Yeah.
Dusty May. Is it Dustin or Dusty?
Dusty.
Okay, that's a weird name. But
Yeah, I think it's Dusty. But
I know you, the FAU coach.
yes.
Rob, do you bring Golden over the big center?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, they'll definitely be improved. The Juwan Howard thing didn't go sick.
So bad.
All I remember is him.
My
punching
thing
the guy.
about Jawan Howard, yeah, it's Dusty Bay. My thing about Jawan Howard, he took over Beeline's team.
Yeah.
That was Beeline. The reason why he had success early in his career, his head coaching career, because it was still Beeline's team. We still had Xavier. I think Xavier Simpson was still there. Isaiah Livers was
he
still
was a
there.
dog. I remember
Exactly.
him.
Yeah. Like we still had Beeline's players.
Yeah.
It wasn't his players.
No,
Then
they
when we
weren't.
started to get his players, then we started to suck. That's what I'm saying. Franz Wagner was that's still Beeline's player.
Yes.
Because Mo Wagner, his older brother,
Maurice.
like that's still Beeline's players. But I think it was a rough couple years for Michigan basketball. But I think we're gonna be not back to where we were,
On the up and
but
up.
we're on the up. Exactly,
Like
we're on
to
the
hear
up. FAU was really good.
FAU's nasty.
Exactly.
They had some real good guys there.
Exactly, and I'm telling you, coaching is very pivotal to a team's success.
Especially in college sports.
Exactly.
Especially in college sports. I think
What's up?
biggest story in college basketball this year, I'm sure you'll agree with me,
What?
is the white boy down in Durham.
That white boy can hoop.
White boy down
That
in
white
Durham.
boy can hoop.
From Maine.
From Maine too,
Who you
right?
gonna be a sicko hula? Who's from Maine that plays basketball?
And who's good at exactly?
Like
Outside of what, hockey and lacrosse maybe? What
Maybe.
what are you good at in Maine? Like
Maine's like a cool place. I've been up in Maine, like San Jose, like nice, beautiful places. Ben Carlson up in Maine.
is Maine far from you?
I can get to Maine probably like an hour.
Yeah.
Hour and a half. You go through up Boston, you're in New Hampshire for a few minutes, and then you're gone into Maine.
Yeah.
Maine's cool, but like a basketball player?
No.
Look,
Nah.
Not just a basketball player.
The best?
Yeah, the number one guy.
Dude, this kid's gonna be filthy. I watched their expedition game a little bit and saw the highlights from it. I mean, this kid, he's 6'10", I think,
Yeah.
and his handle and his shot making is kind of reminds me of KD a little bit.
Yeah.
Might be sound crazy to say, but his shot making, the shots he's taking, the way he's able to get to his spot, and you can't contend because when a guy like that elevates, if you're 6'5", 6'6", like you can't really.
He's an athlete, too.
Yeah, exactly.
He can jump. I think the scariest thing about him is the defensive potential.
Yeah.
He's locked down. He can be such a good defender at the next level. You saw him in Montverde. They got him the hell out of Maine quick.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
you're not playing in Maine for high school basketball. They put him down in the best basketball school in the country, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, this kid has so much talent.
Yeah, dude.
It's-
And I mean, going back to your point about his defense, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's easy to be good at defense at that height because it's not. Usually, when you're 6'10", you're not really athletic like that. But
Yeah.
this kid is super athletic, and then his wingspan. I mean, that's easy. Like you can't. It's hard to get by, and when
Yeah.
someone can move that quick and their wingspan is that long, like put that ball on the floor, you hang that ball out a little bit, it's going the other way, quick, fast, in a hurry.
100%.
So yeah, this Duke team is gonna be scary this year.
Yeah, it sucks for Cooper Flag, though, because, we just had Wemby.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to compare him to Wembanyama, completely different players, but it's like, well, you're not the once in the generation guy because we just had the once in a millennial
Yeah.
But this guy, he's legit. I think Brooklyn's one of the team that really wants him. This guy basically tanked for him.
Or Utah.
Yeah, Utah.
Utah's 0-6 right
Oh,
now.
the NBA would love to send him to
Yep.
Utah. That'd be
Yeah.
perfect.
Maybe Milwaukee might be up there.
Milwaukee will not be there. Calm down. Calm down.
My bad.
But,
My bad. I just want Doc to lose his job. What about how you feeling about Alabama? Their basketball
Alabama's
team.
gonna be. I think they're gonna win this.
Yeah, talk to us about Alabama real quick.
Yeah,
Gabe.
Mark Sears coming back. Grant Nelson coming back.
A lot of vet point guards.
Yeah, and like their coach Nate Oates, money. I think they're gonna be really good. I think they win the national championship.
Yeah, I think what we're starting to see in college basketball now is a lot of the veteran teams are winning.
Yeah.
The guys that have played the longest, because now with NIL, most of these guys, not everyone's in a rush to go one and done.
It's easier to get them to stay.
Everyone was in a rush to go one and done. That's why a lot of like the freshman teams and the young teams were winning natties and stuff like that. But now it's like these veteran teams like Alabama.
Yeah.
What Mark Sears is like. This is what his 4th year of college
Been around
basketball.
the block. Mark
Yeah.
Sears back. Yep.
Who won the natty last year? UConn. UConn
yeah.
had a lot of vets on their team too. I think the one exception this year is gonna be that Duke led team with Cooper Flag.
Yeah, maybe that Rutgers team. Hopefully they can make a little more noise.
I think Texas. I might be wrong about this, but Texas A&M. I don't think they got a bad squad either over there.
They don't. They got was it Wade Taylor?
Yeah, he came back. Okay,
He's
so
a
yes,
bucket.
Wade Taylor the fourth is a bucket. I remember watching a couple of his games last year. Texas A&M they might be able to make some noise in the SEC this year. What team?
Buzz Williams, impalpable Buzz. That's what they call him.
You think Alabama's gonna come out of the SEC? Might be hard to tell
like
right now.
to win the SEC or to be the best team in general.
I'll win the SEC. I feel like we'll say before the tournament, not the tournament.
Okay, to win the SEC tournament.
Yeah, outright. No, just to win the SEC outright. Because you know how
I like them a lot. I wouldn't sleep on an Arkansas team.
Oh,
John Calipari there now.
Yes.
Brought a lot of his guys over. DJ Wagner. The fact that he was able to convince him to come back for another year is huge. That's one of those kids who could grow.
Yeah.
Clearly, like guys in his mold before. We've seen it at Kentucky with Coach Cal. I think a Brandon Boston comes out probably a little too early. This kid stays, develops his game, and could be really special.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Wagner actually listened to the coach, stayed back, and I think he could be a much better player this year.
I like that.
Another team in the SEC to look out for is Kentucky. You get Mark Pope from BYU. They brought in all these transfers, all these people, and there's so much money goes into Kentucky basketball. And this guy is a great coach at BYU.
Texas too. Texas is gonna be because Texas is in the SEC now.
Yeah, they got the guy. You've seen Breaking Bad?
Yeah.
The coach looks like Gus Fring.
Yo,
Rodney
wow,
what's his name?
bro, I didn't even think about that till you said. That's a great analogy.
Yeah, looks just like him.
Yeah, he does.
I think he wears the glasses too. Is it Rodney Terry? Is that his name? Double check that. On the money. There we go. Rodney Terry. That's his name. Got that one right. Happy about that. He gets really pissed off if you do Who Wins Down.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he does not find it funny at all. You do that shit to him. Good luck. Because I forget who they were playing. Someone did to him last year. He goes, "I was classless." Okay, dude, really?
It's just horns down.
Nice,
Dude, they get so sensitive about that. Did you see that? Quick little side point. Did you see that? Travis, right? Etienne. Who's the younger brother? Travis. Right?
Travis, yeah.
Travis. Okay. Travis Etienne got flagged for doing the Gator chomp.
No, it was Frazier Jr.
Oh, it was Frazier. Okay.
Oh my, yeah, but then he did the big.
Oh, was it that? Okay.
Yeah, Kirby
okay.
was not that hype.
It's just I
like
dude.
back in the old days of the SEC. I remember I forget who did it. They did the dog stomp whatever against Florida Georgia. They scored and the whole team on the end zone started like jumping around.
Yeah.
Huge penalty. We need more shit like that.
Yeah. Like what do we?
And how about the poor kid Incarnate Wood scores a touchdown?
Oh yeah.
Just a headstand. One of the coolest things you'll ever see all year. And they flagged him.
Yeah. Amon-Ra and Amon-Ra.
Amon-Ra.
Yeah, and
Drake London do it
Drake
too?
London. Yeah,
Drake
they
London
did.
got hurt on that play. So get off your damn head. You didn't get hurt by doing that, but he got hurt like.
Oh, I was gonna say he got hurt doing that.
No, he didn't. And one crazy thing about that Incarnate Wood touchdown with the kid going on his head?
What happened?
Do you know who threw the ball to him?
Who?
Zach Calzada. You don't remember a few years ago who was on the A&M quarterback who beat Alabama.
Dude.
Right? Weird.
He's all the way there.
Yeah, he ended up at Auburn. It was a shit show at Auburn. Then he's in Incarnate Wood. He did the reverse Cam Ward. Because Cam Ward went there originally. You know that? That's his original school.
Yeah.
So Cam Ward went Started Quinn at Wood, goes to Washington State, ends up at Miami. So he goes like gets big every time. Zach Calzada keeps rolling down the hill.
That's so bad. That's so bad. How the hell we end up talking football? Let's get back to football with us.
guys, come
Let's
on.
always get back to football with us.
Because Ronnie Terry horns up, horns down. But yeah, no, college basketball. I'm pretty excited. Now, me and my buddy Hank have a big thing. Is if the Mountain West gets 5 bids in the March Madness, we're going.
Really?
Yeah, so look out for that.
That'll be sick.
We'll be sick. I don't know if I can financially afford that right now. So we better hope.
That would be sick, dude. There was one year that the Wizards were hosting like a tournament,
Yeah.
or tournament games or whatever, and I wanted to go so bad.
Yeah, I think this year there's one in Providence. That's what he wants me to go to.
Yeah.
Thing is, he's up in New Hampshire. Like, he can get to Providence a lot
Quick,
easier than a
yeah.
guy like me can.
Yeah. Well, but around that time, no.
March? I'll be smack dab in the middle of Conway, brother.
Yeah,
Come on now.
yeah.
All right, well, move on from some young basketball players. Oh, they'll go to the pros, the NBA.
Let's do it.
Which, even though you in college basketball, you can have a guy who's 25. In the NBA, you can have a guy who's 17.
True.
But yeah, we'll go to the pros. I want to lead us off with something.
Good.
Over the weekend, the Celtics had a doubleheader in Charlotte. You'll laugh. This is a very serious topic.
I already know.
It's very serious.
I already know.
Doubleheader. Come in, beat the freaking brakes off these Hornets. Shout out LaMelo Ball. He played a great game. Huge LaMelo Ball fan myself. They got this guy, number 2, this power forward, Celtic cast off, most noble. We're getting his head stomped in by Joel Embiid. You know what? Embiid should have done it harder. Because this scumbag, Grant Williams, thinks he can down 10 or down 15 in the minute left, goes over and just decks Jason Tatum. And you know what? Shout out Jalen Brown. That's why I love this team, man. He comes over, starts giving him the business. Grant Williams flopping around like the big idiot that he always has been and he always will be. Because back a few years ago, he had a good, solid. Oh, I remember it was the Grant Williams game. Grant Williams game in Game 7 against Milwaukee of the, I believe it was the semifinals. Grant Williams game, the conference finals, whatever the hell it was. He shot 7 of 18. Want to know why he had 18 open threes? Because he sucks, and we got lucky that he had one good day. And then, oh my God, when we lose to the Heat 2 years ago in the conference finals, there's a game where we're up like 8 with 4 minutes left. Guess what player had to go piss Jimmy Butler off? Is that moron, Grant Williams. The Dallas Mavericks started the year last year. They were bad. They had Grant Williams. They traded him. They went to the finals. Which they lost to Grant Williams' other former team. Literally, the Celtics and the Mavericks, the only change they made from the year before, neither of them won the finals.
Yeah.
They each got rid of Grant Williams, and they were in the next finals. He's a punk. He's a bum. He shouldn't be in the league. Going after Jason Tatum. That's my guy. He's a scumbag is what he is. Like, and then the next game, he's trying some weak shit. Jason Tatum's like, all right, I'll drop 30 on you, loser ass again. So he does. Whoopee. No surprise there, obviously. And it's like there's like 10 seconds left, or like 25 seconds left. We're up 15. These guys are still sweating. Like they're like fouling us still, like giving us free throws, like doing all this weird shit. Derek Williams like is blocking the inbound. Derek White, 2-hand shove. Oh, come on, Derek White's a very docile guy. And they're coming out, gold medalist, is a world champion. Yeah, I'm sick of this Grant Williams shit. Hornets suck. They'll always suck as long as they have Grant Williams on the team. That scumbag going after my team.
So what you're saying is if the Hornets get rid of Grant Williams this year, the next year they'll be in the final.
It's looking that way. I mean, like, LaMelo Ball is nice. Brandon Miller's a player.
Trey Man.
Trey Man, yes.
Young AI.
Yes, he is young, yeah.
That was a really dirty play, though. That was a really dirty play.
Oh, nice.
For someone that used to be like your teammate.
Yeah.
It's really dirty.
A little drama, though. This year, Tatum wrote a children's book. Him and Deuce did.
Yeah.
In the book, they have the baby dunking on Grant Williams.
Well, wasn't it like? Didn't Grant used to be like that uncle that used to mess with?
Yeah, and Deuce Tatum hated him.
Yeah.
He smelt it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, some lighter news, I guess. Cleveland Cavaliers, probably one of the most our little NBA check-in. Like they're probably one of the most surprised teams, at least in my eyes, to be undefeated right now. They're 7-0 right now. Donovan Mitchell's averaging 24.4 points a game. Shooting 50% from the field here.
I think it's very impressive. They're 7-0 and he's only averaging 24.
Yeah.
I think that's very impressive.
Well,
that means he's not killing himself.
Yep. And Darius Garland's averaging around 18 points a game, and so is Evan Mobley.
Yeah, Mobley's taking a big step up this year, I feel like.
Cavs might be one of those contending for this top three. I mean, they almost had a top 3 seed last year.
Yeah,
playoff.
4.
Yeah. I know the Knicks, the Cavs and the Knicks were fighting for that 3 spot.
Yeah.
Towards the end of the year, they might jump up and be able to snag that 2 spot. I mean, we don't know what's gonna happen with Milwaukee, but they don't look all that great right now.
Milwaukee looks disheveled.
Grant is early in the year.
The Doc's giving out the wrong prescription.
I don't know why he always gets opportunities. Makes no sense.
Because he's a legend of the game. The
Dude,
boys.
no bullshit.
Listen up, guys.
Bro, look at okay. Only team he's had success in, true success. Only title. Lost to Celtics with the original Big Three.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I don't know where he went after that. I feel like he
Went to the Clippers, Lob City.
Oh, he went right to the Clippers.
You know the Celtics got 2 first-round picks. We traded Doc Rivers to them.
Okay, so I thought
Sweet move.
he had like a short stint in somewhere else. Then he went to LA.
No, we
So
traded
he went
him,
straight to LA.
We traded
after,
him. It was
okay.
awesome.
Okay, so you guys traded him
Yes.
to LA. Okay. Lob City. Blake Griffin,
So much talent.
DeAndre Jordan, Chris Paul, all in the prime. Should I keep on going?
Jamal
Crawford,
Lou
Matt
Will.
Barnes. Great role player.
Yes.
Good role player.
Great role players.
Lou Williams. Those are good role players.
I mean, you kidding me? What else
Jamal
do you want?
Crawford, pretty sure won the 6th man of the year.
They
While
pulled
he
the
was,
truth out there.
JJ Redick was out there
JJ Redick
too.
was great. Yes.
Okay, that's a good team. Yes, they ran into the 73-win Warriors, and the coming of
he was
Steph
there
Curry.
before
but
that,
that's
though.
what I'm saying. They were
Yeah.
good before that. It's like, I mean, yeah, the Spurs was still not at that time, but they should at least been contending with the Spurs.
You got the Thunder, I know. But Lob
yeah,
City
but like
was a
still,
big deal.
exactly. Like
Big deal.
they were filthy back then.
Yeah, and another
Then go ahead.
Sorry. No, you continue. You're on way more of a... Good, go.
Okay, so after that, where's he go? After that, he goes to Houston. I don't know why.
Philly?
Philly.
Yep.
I think he goes straight to Philly after that. Joel takes over Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
Yeah, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons still playing good basketball.
Yep.
I thought Jimmy Butler was there. I don't think
How long he was in?
I don't think Jimmy Butler was there for Doc Rivers there, but they still had a good team.
Yeah.
They lost to the Hawks.
They did.
They lost to the Hawks. Series they shouldn't have lost.
Nope.
Okay, so they get James Harden.
Yeah.
Okay, James Harden. You can argue he's more on the players than Doc Rivers, but it's looking like he's being Doc Rivers. Then he goes to Milwaukee. Then he goes to ESPN.
Yeah.
He's so bad at that job.
Yeah, he was... All right, guys, listen.
He's so bad at that job. Then he goes to... They kick him off ESPN. Now he's in Milwaukee, where they fired a coach that was 30-13. Adrian Griffin. For him. He takes over. One of the greatest players of all time.
Thanasis Antetokounmpo.
No.
Oh, continue.
Greatest three-point shooter of all time. One of the greatest three-point shooters of all time.
Yeah, Thanasis.
For sure.
I was making a bit.
For sure. I don't know why, but when you said Thanasis, I thought Giannis.
No,
I don't know why I went there, but yeah. Anyways, I was locked into my rant. But yeah, takes over a team led by Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yep.
And they are 1-5 to start this NBA season.
Ooh.
I forget what his record. I do not have it off the top of my head, but their record when they took over
Deplorable.
was significantly worse.
I think it was losing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was Giannis hurt at the? I think Giannis was hurt in the playoffs.
He was.
Yeah. So
Dame was banged up too, and Chris Middleton was banged up. But
Chris Middleton.
come on, Chris Middleton was great in the playoffs last year when he played. He had like a 45-point game.
Fair,
It's
but
Chris
yes.
Middleton.
So through that whole rundown, my point is Doc Rivers keeps getting chance after chance after he has done little with so much more.
Talent minimizer. And I want to add on the 08 Celtics that won. That was great. Whoopee. Those teams should have won a lot more than one ring. Like in that, like those were loaded. Allen, Pierce, Rondo, Garnett. Like those are really good teams,
Yeah.
and they only won one championship. Like I know it sounds funny to say now. Kendrick Perkins was a big part of those teams. Like he's a solid R5. Like yeah, Doc Rivers has always been just like. He's the worst Celtics coach we've had in a while. Like I like Mazzulla more than him, and I like Brad Stevens a lot more than him.
Brad Stevens is a good coach.
Great coach.
Yeah.
GM too. And yeah, like only had a year, and they got a little handsy, but he was a good coach his 1 year. Went to the championship.
He was just feeling around a little bit too much.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, jeez. He's down in Houston though. Like,
I mean, they're not horrible.
they're not. He's a good coach.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. You think he gets fired this season?
I can't. They
think
can't. They should.
Oh, Giannis.
Make like.
Yeah,
he's the one who made the
Giannis.
sandwich.
Yep, he did.
He's a true holiday packet. He let the Celtics get him.
He
And
did.
yeah, like I don't know. Like I don't think him and Dame just don't have good chemistry. I don't feel like.
I thought it was gonna be a good fit.
It should have been.
I feel when you think about it, like their pick and roll game should be unstoppable.
It should be.
Because Giannis can still shoot a mid range.
You can try.
But he's going downhill. Like you're not gonna be able to.
The thing is, his mid range, he takes half a step, and now he's at the rim.
That is true.
Yeah.
And then, but Dame, there's so many ways you can use him. Like you have him off ball and on ball. Like he's elite at both.
Agreed.
And it's just important to actually see him more off ball because in Portland he wasn't really able to be off ball. The only time he was really able to be off ball was CJ McCollum was there.
Yeah.
And CJ McCollum's still playing great basketball. We saw how well those teams worked out.
And you can clear the paint because Brook Lopez is a shooting 5.
Exactly.
So is Bobby Portis. All your big men can shoot, so you can clear the paint. And it should work great
Like,
with
if you
Giannis
put-
and
if you put-
skins.
And then your defense should be elite too, because if you have Portis, Giannis, Lopez, and then you put Dame and Middleton out there, you got length and height all around.
They're gonna go Dame the whole time.
Well, yeah, but like I mean, you
You
got
can-
help defense.
Of course.
Yeah,
course.
I mean your paint is protected.
Makes it a lot easier.
Your paint is protected, and then on offense you go 5 out.
Yeah.
All those guys except for Giannis can shoot.
Yeah.
But then you can have Isaac, you give Giannis the ball, have him literally play iso ball
Exactly.
and kick to the corner
Like James Harden,
and
2017.
just rotate.
Yeah.
Like they can play 5 out like the Celtics, and just rotate.
Yeah.
And force the defense to make multiple rotations. But I don't know. Are we smarter than Doc Rivers? I don't think we're smarter than Doc Rivers. We can't
They
be.
call him Doc.
We
He's
can't.
got no PhD.
We can't be. We
Neither
can't
do
be.
we.
We can't be. We can't be.
Can't.
Yeah, I mean, those are my 2 surprises for the season. I don't really have anything else that's really surprising. I don't know. The Bucks better figure it out.
Yeah. I don't care if they do.
I mean,
You know, you like, let them lose. Let them lose. All right, I think we're good to end it there, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys for another great episode, Nickel and Dimes. Check us out on Instagram, YouTube. Like, subscribe, follow. Do what you gotta do. Got anything for him, Caleb?
Man, appreciate you guys listening in. See you guys soon.
Spread the love.